What it do, family? It's your boy, the minister, the Reverend Jonathan R. Whitfield, coming back at you once again with another video. So y'all already know how I like to do. I gotta thank everybody for liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, and also sharing the videos. We getting up there. We creeping close to 5,000 subscribers. You know, we at like 4,700 right now. You know, so we getting up there. Also, I keep telling y'all that I have timestamps in the video, in the description box. Cause a lot of people like, man, your intros are too long, I create timestamps so you can go to the description box, just look down and click on the time and skip ahead. You know, I break it up a little bit. Now, if you can't do that, you're just lazy. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not reading, you know. But anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, I hear you. We're gonna make it happen. Also, people who wanna continue to donate to my spiritual African trip campaign I'm trying to do. Preferably I'm trying to do it this December, but I may have to push it back until like February, March. But anyway, I'm trying to raise like $4,000. I got like 2,000 already. So if you want to donate to it, help me get there. Hit the GoFundMe link in the description, CashApp, anything like that, you know. And thank you to everybody who already been donating. I appreciate y'all. Another thing, if you need to book a private session, hit my email at JWhitfieldInspires@gmail.com. Now, so as you can see, I am outside. I'm actually at Whole Foods, downtown Atlanta. You know, I love Whole Foods. You know, Whole Foods, or is it Whole Foods? Oh, it's Whole Foods. I just looked at the sign. So I'm at Whole Foods, downtown Atlanta. It's kind of expensive. It's a whole lot expensive, but you know, it's cool. It's whatever. You know, I just come here and get a little food stuff at the hot bar. But anyway, today's video is going to be about Virgo men's great sense of humor, or Virgo men and their great sense of humor. A lot of people don't know that Virgo men have a great sense of humor, and we love women who have a sense of humor, you know. But a lot of women don't get to see this because people say that we so emotionless, we don't show no feelings, no emotion, anything like that, you know. But these guys are some of the most happiest, jokiest guys you'll come across, and they love to have fun. They love to joke with you, but they ain't gonna joke with everybody. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna find out where this sense of humor come from, and if you haven't seen it, why you haven't seen it yet, and if you have seen it, why you have seen it yet. Why you have seen it thus far. You know, I know I have a great sense of humor. I mean, I joke about everything all the time. I was a class clown growing up, but I have a very serious side. You know, so let's get into it. Let's talk about where does this sense of humor comes from, right? A lot of women don't even know that they got it, and it comes out every now and then. Sometimes women be like, "Why does he joke about this? Why is he saying this? Why he saying that? And why he keep playing with me?" You know, it comes from his great sense of humor. He's trying to get you to open up, but it comes from, most of the time, it comes from their intelligence. Virgo men are very intelligent. We're very witty. And our outlook on life is different from most people. And we're always thinking about something. So we're analyzing everything, right? So we look at life, we're analyzing life, and we're taking it all in. And sometimes we think life is funny. And we laugh about a lot of things because we see where the breakdown is. And sometimes that's funny to us. Not like if you're suffering or something like that, but we just have a positive outlook on life, even though we can suffer from anxiety and depression. It's strange, right? Virgo men are very strange. Like, on one end, we can be very depressed and very, oh man, this is not going to work out. But on the other end, we are very optimistic. You know, we are very like, yo, this is going to work. It's going to happen. I believe. I'm confident. You know, that's where it comes from. You know, Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, right? Virgo is the planet of communication. Communication deals with, we break it down, it deals with understanding how language and stuff like that works, and all types of communication and things like that. So when you understand how life works, how people work, how the mind works, you can laugh at stuff. We look at so many things and we're just like, this is funny to me. But it comes from that. You know, we have a great outlook on life. And like I said, we're always thinking. Life can be very funny to these guys, you know, just the way things happen, the way things are broken down. You know, when we really start to think about stuff, we just laugh, you know what I'm saying? But one of the main things that happen is that when we really open up to you, or when we really get comfortable with you, that's when the sense of humor really comes out. You know, I think like people used to call me like when growing up in like high school, I was the class clown. Y'all hear me? People look at me now, who know me from my childhood. They look at me now and be like, "Yo, I can't believe this is you. Who are we talking to?" And don't forget, Virgo is a mutable sign, so we adapt to things. We can be very serious and very funny at the same time, depending on the situation. You know, people, like I said, people I grew up with, they can't believe the things that I'm doing now. Like when I went to college, I was a drum major and on the marching band. You know, I became a minister. I became a counselor. I ran for city council. All these serious things, you know, that I'm doing, but that people who grew up with me, they couldn't believe because they thought I was gonna be the next stand-up comedian. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm saying my friends, the people who are around me, they be like, "Yo, this is the funniest dude I ever met." Women who I date, they love me, man, because you know I make them laugh, and I love to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Life is funny, but I do have a great sense of humor personally. I'm using myself as an example, but it really cut across the board. You know, even in my sermons, right? When I be preaching, sometimes I be preaching and I'll say something, and the whole congregation just rolling on the floor laughing. And sometimes I don't know why, because I don't be trying to make them laugh. It's just my outlook on life be funny. You know what I'm saying? I start to talk about it, it be funny to me. You know, I question why this happened, why that happens. You know, and if you look at most comedians are very intelligent, but most comedians have a very dark side to them. You know, look at Kevin Hart; he got a very dark side to him. Look at Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams. All these funny guys have a very dark side to them, but they're very funny because their outlook on life is just different from most people. And they're very intelligent. Let's look at Dave Chappelle is a Virgo. Dave Chappelle is a Virgo. Look how funny he is, right? But look, if you look at Dave Chappelle's comedy, it's funny, but it's very intelligent comedy, right? It's a very philosophical take on life in his comedy. Cat Williams is another comedian. Look at his comedy. His comedy is a little raunchy, but it's very intelligent at the same time. It's dealing with something, right? And I think it's some other Virgo comedians, but those are the main two that's coming to mind. You know, let's look at Beyonce. She's not a comedian; she's a singer. But when people talk to Beyonce in her interviews, she's very funny. Michael Jackson, he's very funny in his interviews. So look at these Virgo men and people. When you talk to them, they're very, very funny. And sometimes they can be very sarcastic. They'll break it down with what's going on with them. So these guys got a great sense of humor. So what does this mean? This means that Virgo men love women with a great sense of humor. We love women who can be funny. We love women who can make us laugh. You know, we just love these women. I told y'all in a couple of videos about the cancer girl I dated. Well, I feel like she was like the one that got away. She was the most funniest the most funniest female I ever dated. Like, this girl was so funny. And we would spend hours and hours and hours joking on each other, laughing about stuff, laughing at other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was just a complete clown, but she was sweet. I mean, it was like, I never felt that happy with somebody, because, you know, the Bible says laughter does the heart good like a medicine, right? So Virgo men they laugh off the pain. You know, we laugh at ourselves a lot. We go through so much. We put ourselves in so many bad positions, but we think about it, and later we'll talk about it. We'll laugh about it. We're like, yo, I can't believe I was that stupid. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did that. That's what we do. But if you dating a Virgo man, you need to have a sense of humor. You know, because this guy gonna keep you laughing. Don't be all uptight and stuck up. We can't stand stuck up women. You know, I dated a stuck up girl one time. She was just so uptight. I was like, baby, relax. You know, I'm not gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying? And she was just so, ooh. I was like, what's wrong with you, man? Laugh a little bit. I've been trying to joke with her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't trying to turn this into no minstrel show, turn this into no dancing monkey or nothing like that. But, you know, I want to laugh about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just was so uptight. She was a sweet girl, nice heart. But she was just so stuck up and uptight, and I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, man. 'Cause we can't have fun together. You know, everything is a problem. You know, but, so some Virgo men will even joke too much. You know what I'm saying? You have to tame it. I've had women tell me like, hey, now let's pull it back. You know, I have to pull it back sometimes because I can go. You know, I can go for real. But if you haven't seen this humorous side of him yet, maybe he's not comfortable with you yet. And all Virgo men don't have a humorous side like this, but most do. You know, he'll come out in different ways. He may not know if he can joke with you or not. He may not know if he can be himself. But you will see if he is joking around you, if he is having a great sense of humor around you, that means he's comfortable with you. That means you really bring this out of him. You know, that means he can be free around you. That means he can be free with you. You know, he can be himself around you. And that's a great thing. If he's joking with you, this is a great thing. So I know a lot of women ask me in my private session, they be like, what's going on? Why he joking about this? What's going on? Why he said this joke? Why he said that joke? Sometimes he's testing you, right? He's testing you sometimes. So you have to keep that in mind, you know. But laughing and stuff like that helps him be free around you. That's a really great sign. Also, another thing, a lot of Virgo men have this boyish vibe to them. You know, a certain innocence. And if you look at young boys like to joke, they like to play, you know. And I think this boyish innocence vibe, it comes off because Virgo men are kind of naturally shy anyway. We don't like to make the first move on things, and so, you know, we have a lot of puppy love type stuff going on with us, right? And so if you look at most Virgo men, they even the very manly ones, when you really get to know them, you notice they have a very boyish tint to them, so to speak, you know, and there's a certain innocence. And I think a lot of ladies kind of like that, you know. But Virgo men, the reason why we have a great sense of humor naturally, especially when it pertains to relationships, you know, we wanna be with you. We wanna make you laugh. You know, this is a good thing. If he's trying to joke with you, he's trying to make you laugh. He's trying to make you comfortable. You know, he's trying to make you happy. Nothing makes a Virgo man more happier than seeing a smile on his woman's face. And that's most men in general. Nothing makes a Virgo man happier than you laughing with him. And you just laughing, you having a good time. It makes him so happy, right? And so if you can't laugh with him, he probably not going to be happy with you because it tells him that you're not happy with him. Maybe his jokes are lame. You know, I don't know. But we test you, you know, to see where your heart is at. Because look at a child. A child wants to be happy, right? I don't. These men are not children, but I'm comparing to if a child likes you, the child wants you to be innocent. The child wants you to be sweet. A child wants you to be kind, so they can have fun with you. They can feel like you're not a threat. And when a child feels secure with you, you know, they'll open up to you. They'll play with you. They'll do everything. They'll come to you. But when a child doesn't feel like that, a child don't want to be around you. A child can sense a negative person. Virgo men can sense negative vibes from women. You know, so if you haven't seen his humorous side, he might got some negative vibes coming out of you, because we can sense this. The Virgos are very intelligent. We sense things. That's just what we do. That's just who we are. You know, and so if you're not like that, you're just not like that. But he'll be like this around you if he senses that he can be like this. He wants to make you smile. I mean, he wants to be happy. I mean, most women I dated, and we have the greatest times. We be laughing about everything. Now, don't get it twisted. These are some very serious guys, right? These are very serious guys. I don't know how both of these things exist within us, because we are complicated beings. But, you know, we are the most serious people, but we are the most jokiest people too. We are very down to earth, because we are earth sign. You know, but we open up with our humorous side when we have it with you. You know, and a lot of times this is, I think, in my opinion, this is why women say they have the best time with Virgo men. Because they be like, yo, when I'm around him, we have the best time. We're laughing, we're playing, you know, we're enjoying life, we're enjoying the scenery. But when I'm not around him, I can't find out what's going on. But this is because Virgos love a good time. Virgos love companionship. We love friendship. We love relationships. We love love. And so if you're going to be around us, we don't want you to feel bad in our presence. Even if you show up like unannounced and we don't want you there, we're going to try our best to make sure that you have a good time. Because Virgos, most of them are kind of traditional guys. So most of them are going to go out of their way to make sure that you are comfortable as a woman. We're gonna make sure that you feel safe. We're gonna make sure that you are comfortable. We're gonna make sure that you're having a good time. We're gonna make sure that you're having a smile on your face. We're gonna make sure that you feel secure. This is just what we're gonna do as men, even if we don't want you there. But for your time in our presence, we're gonna go out our way to make sure you feel this way. And we get mad when this effort from us is unappreciated or unnoticed, because we don't want you to feel bad, unless he's just mad at you or something. But we honestly enjoy your presence. We enjoy your time. We appreciate your company. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate who you are. And so that's why we don't like women with bad attitude, negative women who are stuck up. We can't stand that because I can't be free. We can't laugh about stuff. We can't laugh about this. We can't laugh about that. But Virgo men are some very sweet, honest, innocent men. We just love to laugh, and our sense of humor is through the roof. People tell me all the time, like, y'all, you need to go into comedy or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's hard because I can't open up like this with all women, because some women don't know how to laugh. They just don't know how to be free, unfortunately. And laughter is it's so healing, just like the Bible says. It's in Proverbs. Somebody, y'all look it up. I probably put it on the screen. But don't underestimate this Virgo's man's sense of humor because he wants to be funny with you. We love things like comedy shows. Take him to a comedy show, or have him take him to a comedy, take you to a comedy show, or suggest that y'all go to a comedy show. We love comedy. Going to like a comedy show or something like that would be amazing time for y'all, because this shows him that you can loosen up. Because he probably already nervous around you anyway. He probably wondering what you thinking about him. So if y'all can go somewhere where some jokes are being made or just something funny is happening, he'll be way more comfortable with you because it breaks, laughter breaks down the walls. It breaks the ice. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't experienced this humorous side of Virgo man, you need to look at what's going on. What are you doing? What is he doing? What's going on? And if you have experienced this, you still need to look at it. You need to look, because you need to continue that. You need to say, okay, how can I? At least he's happy with me. At least we joking. At least we happy about things. But like I said, don't let the jokes get too out of pocket. And too much, because we can't take it overboard. I've had women tell me like, hey, let's pull it back. But all in all, these are some very humorous men, and we love to love. We love to laugh. We love to laugh with you. We want to enjoy laughs together because we love companionship. Like I said, we love friendship, and the best way to be with a Virgo man is be his friend first. Because he need to see that you can have fun. He need to see that you can laugh about stuff. Because he want to be at ease. Nobody wants to be with a stuck-up person. You don't want to be with a stuck-up person. You want to be with a stuck-up man who can't laugh, who can't have fun. You know what I'm saying? But just know, the more comfortable, did I say that right? The more comfortable he becomes with you, the more he'll open up. The more he begins to laugh, the more he begins to joke about life and this and that. And some of the stuff might be lame, but just rock with it. But yeah, so that's it, man. Y'all already know, if you need to book a private session about your Virgo man or your particular situation or relationships or whatever, keep my email at JWhitfieldInspires@gmail.com, and keep laughing, keep joking, respect them. Now, hold on. Before I end this, don't joke about the serious stuff he got going on in life, like his family and he got problems. Don't joke about that. Try to get him to look at the funny side of it. But just analyze him like he's analyzing you. Study him and see when and where is the appropriate time to do these things. And I'm telling you, if you really look at that, you'll learn him. Every man is different. Every Virgo man is different. You'll learn what he got going on and when and where. Because Virgo men need love, support, and understanding. You give that to him, he'll love you forever. You know what I'm saying? But laugh with his brother, man, 'cause life is funny. I laugh every day, baby. I'm telling you. But anyway, y'all holla at your boy, man. Show one love.